Hey dear friends, welcome to the Drawing Kratos the God of War tutorial series. In this series, I will gradually reveal the efficient painting techniques I use when depicting this tough guy from mythology. These techniques are not only my secret weapons at work, but also enable you to achieve astonishing painting results in the shortest time. If you also want to become a master of drawing, don't blink, watch closely, and you might discover treasures. Today, we'll dive straight into the exciting part, skipping the draft lines that seem like filler content. I know you're all talented, and drafting lines is a piece of cake for you. Most importantly, remember to relax. Be as casual as if you were drawing on the beach. As long as the perspective and proportions are roughly accurate, everything else is secondary. When sketching, the more relaxed and spontaneous, the better. Next, just like I do, add a base color to the line art. I chose a light brown because our Kratos will be placed in a war-torn scene. Then, we'll merge the line art layer and the base color layer. Use the lasso tool to select and delete everything outside the portrait. This separates the character from the background, laying a foundation for more efficient painting later on. After that, create a new layer and lock it with the layer below. This way, you can paint boldly without worrying about going out of the lines, keeping the character's outline clean and neat. Switch the layer mode to multiply and use an airbrush to quickly sketch out the dark areas of the character. The lasso tool is still your best friend during this process. Once the dark areas are done, we start painting the light areas of the character. Identify the areas hit by light and swiftly outline the highlights, following the structure of the character's muscles. Remember, the highlights vary in width and intensity. The light fades away, being brighter near the source and darker further away. Next, we refine the transitions in the dark areas, making those fine structures more pronounced. Use a textured brush to add skin texture to the character's face, then refine the facial structure with your brush, gradually bringing out the character's features. Next, let's delve deeper into the core of the character of Kratos, understanding his backstory, which will provide a richer source of inspiration for our painting. Kratos, this controversial god of war, is not just a symbol of strength. His story is complex and profound, filled with tragedy, vengeance, and redemption. It's these narrative depths that inspire and motivate my painting. In shaping his image, we're not just painting a character's appearance, we're depicting his rich inner world and experiences. When you paint Kratos' face, you need to not only show his resilience and decisiveness, but also add complex emotions to his eyes, testaments to his years of battle and struggle. Each scar has its story, so when painting, leave space for the audience to imagine and explore. After completing the black and white sketch, we joyfully move on to coloring. Here, I still take advantage of layer properties to quickly stack the inherent colors. At this stage, we focus more on color coordination. I envisioned our protagonist in an icy, snowy environment with sparks of battle in the foreground, creating a contrast of warm and cool colors. The orange of the sparks reflecting on the face and the cayenne hues of the icy background reflecting on the body. During the coloring process, gradually add transition colors, appropriately brightening the highlights and darkening the shadows. In terms of color choice, the contrast between warm and cold I mentioned is not just a visual effect, it's also a metaphor for Kratos' character. The flames represent his anger and combativeness, while the ice symbolizes the untouched coldness and loneliness deep inside him. In your painting, such color contrasts add more layers and depth to your work. Furthermore, don't forget the power of light and shadow. Light not only illuminates the character, but is also a crucial tool for creating mood and atmosphere. Imagine how the flickering flames of the battlefield reflect on Kratos' armor, or how the cold, indifferent moonlight of the distant ice fields outlines his figure. These small details, though subtle, can greatly enhance the emotional impact of your painting. After the color treatment, we enter the refinement stage. This is when you need to calm down and feel each of your brush strokes. I focus the painting on the eyes and nose because they are the most attention-grabbing parts of the image, especially the eyes. So, I spend most of my time shaping these areas, down to the wrinkles in the skin and each strand of hair. This will be a very interesting process. Each stroke is made to get closer to the character's personality traits. The next phase of painting is the ultimate pursuit of detail. Every hair, every skin texture should reflect your understanding of the character. As you use your brush to depict every scar and wrinkle on Kratos' face, you're not just replicating the surface, you're engaging in a deep act of creation. This process demands not only excellent painting skills, but also a profound understanding and empathy for the character. Finally, when you finish your artwork, take a step back and appreciate your creation from a new perspective. A true piece of art is not just a visual treat, it's a communication of emotions and thoughts. Try to consider from the audience's perspective. Does your work truly convey the emotions you want to express? Does it resonate with the audience? Remember, artistic creation is not an isolated process. It's a bridge of emotional and intellectual communication between the artist and the audience. Every stroke, every choice of color is a brick in that bridge. So, when you're painting Kratos, think not only about how to portray his strength and resilience, but also about how your work can make the audience feel the story and emotions behind the character. Now, you're ready to continue your artistic journey. Remember, no matter at what stage, maintain a mindset of learning and exploration. The path of art is endless, and every piece of work is an important milestone in your journey. I hope that in the process of creating, you not only improve your skills, but also deepen your understanding and love for art. Before we end this video, I want to remind everyone, if you like this series, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Your support is the motivation for my continuous creation. Also, I look forward to seeing your works and thoughts in the comment section, so we can continue progressing on the path of art together. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.